everybody. Joyce here with the Traveling Gamblers, and I am here with John. Hello, John.
Hello, Joyce.
This is our part 3 of
This is how we do it.
We hope that you've enjoyed part 1 and part 2, and we are trying to take it slow. Before we get started, we would like to say that John and I gamble for fun. We by no means endorse or recommend to anybody that they should start gambling. We gamble for fun. We gamble within our means.
Yes, we do.
And if anybody says that they're a winner in a casino,
They're not telling the truth.
they're not telling the truth unless it's a one-off thing and it was an absolute random jackpot that they won, a fluke, and they left the casino and never went back. John and I do it for fun. We play slots for fun, and we get the benefit of travel almost free. Having said that, if you feel like that you have a problem with gambling, below in our description is an 800 number that you can call. Please call them so that you can get some help. And now that the serious business is out of the way,
Well, where are we today, Joyce?
we are in Belize. We are on the Celebrity Infinity. We are going to pick up from part 2 where we left off. And the first thing you're going to do is go to the Players Club counter and get a Players Club card on a land-based casino. Next, we'll talk about cruises. But for land-based casino, you're going to go to the Players Club counter and get a player's card. If there are 2 of you, a couple, I would say, because you're going to be sharing the benefits.
Right.
So if there's 2 of you that play slots, decide which of you is going to be the player and get 2 cards in that person's name so that you can both play under one person and earn all of the points under one person. It's a much more effective way of getting more comps and more benefits.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. The casinos know that you do that, so it's a program that's acceptable.
They also will, if you wanted to each play under your own name, each get your own Players Club card, they will, most programs, if not all that I know of, will, if you have the same mailing address, if you live in the same household, they will combine the play from 2 people. But we've found that the benefits aren't as strong when you're combining the play from 2 people versus the 2 people playing under one card.
Correct, but if you're just starting out, it's best to play under one card.
Right. I think even until you get pretty far into it and you've both achieved a certain status level, I really think for most people the best bet is to just play under one person's name. So that's what you do for a land-based casino. On a cruise ship, it's a little bit different.
Yes, you use your C-Pass card as your Players Club card.
On a cruise ship, there aren't any Players Club cards. Each cruise that you go on, you get a C-Pass card, which is your room key, and you charge all your purchases on the ship, and that's what you insert or tap into the machine. And you would think that you wouldn't be able to play 2 people under one card because it's your C-Pass card, but you can. If you want, if you're a couple and you want to play under one person's name, you can go to any slot attendant in the casino and ask them for an extra player's card. And I happen to have mine here for this cruise. And this is what it looks like. It says Fortunes Casino, and it is just for casino play in the slot machines. What this does is I insert this one. Well, this is in my name. So I would use my C-Pass card for my machine, and John would use this card for his machine, and both of us would be playing under my name. So all of the points would go under one person. One of the reasons that we did that was a couple cruises ago, maybe June, I achieved the next level of status in the casino program, which is Sapphire Plus. And then John was not that far off from Sapphire Plus. So from that point forward, we both played under John's name so that he could get all of the points to get him to Sapphire Plus, which he made this week. Congratulations, honey.
Why, thank you.
And that's a big difference. We'll go over the status levels and everything in the next video. But there's always a possibility of a reason to need one of these extra cards if you'd like to play in two machines. If you're one person and you want to play on two different machines at the same time, yes, there are people that like to do that. Get an extra player's card. It's not good to open your cabin. You can't charge to your room on it. So if you leave it behind, it's no big deal, because the only thing that you can do from it is get your slot play tracked.
And make sure you play next to each other if two people are playing a machine, in case you have a taxable event.
Yes, so if you hit a jackpot where they have to give you a hand pay from the attendant, that's $1,200 or more in one event on the machine. If you hit a hand pay, the attendant has to come get your ID and verify that it's you. So if you do play two people under one person, under one card, you want to play next to each other or very near each other, because if we're both playing under my name and John's on the other side of the casino and he hits a jackpot, he has to come and find me so that I can be the one to receive the jackpot, because it was my card in the machine. So play near each other. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and let us know that you liked it. It really helps us out a lot, helps the channel, and it lets us know what you're enjoying. And if you haven't done so already, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. You just hit subscribe below this video, then hit the notification bell, and that'll let you know of any new videos that we post. I made a little diagram, and I hope that it's going to help you to understand it. For every $5, a cumulative $5 that you bet on a slot machine, whether you're betting 50 cents at a time or $5 at a time, for every $5 you bet, you will then earn 1 point on the slot machine. That 1 point is worth 2 cents in free play, or point play, they call it. You will continue to earn those points on the slot machine every time you play. They are accumulated during the length of one cruise. They reset to 0 at every cruise. So if you don't use them and convert them to point play by the last night of the cruise, you lose them. So my suggestion is, let the points accumulate during your entire cruise and play them the last night. This will give you two things. It will let you know exactly how many points you've earned during the cruise, and at the end of the cruise, you play the point play, and you can turn it into some cash and cash it out and keep it. If you decide to use the points as you go along, every time you use them, that point balance goes to 0, and John's going to cover that in a minute. So let's continue. You'll earn 2 cents. So you have to earn a minimum of 50 points in order to cash it in. 50 points would equal $1 in free play. So if you've earned 500 points, that equals $10 in free play or point play. If you don't know how to do it, if you watch the end of part 2 video, I actually show you on a machine how to get your point play. For every 1 point that you earn on the machine, that converts to tier points. For every 1 point, you get 5 tier points.
Correct. And so 500 points on the machine is equal to 2,500 tier points.
Exactly.
Right. And that will get you, for the Celebrity Blue Chip Club program, and that's basically what we're talking about right now, that will get you to Onyx.
Exactly.
Okay.
Onyx.
Okay.
And there are a couple benefits that come with Onyx. In the next video, we're going to go over the tiers and the status and the benefits from each one. And right now we're just talking about celebrity, since John and I mostly do celebrity cruises. We are going to get some information regarding the other cruise lines, but for right now we're referring to celebrity. The Blue Chip Club, that is their Players Club program, and it is the same across every ship in the fleet.
Also, some people get confused between the loyalty programs and the casino programs. Those are loyalty programs like the Captain's Club, has nothing to do with the casino program. So
Exactly.
Right.
Nothing. They're not the same in any way, shape, or form. So your point play, the points that you earn on your machine, for every $5 you bet, you earn 1 point towards point play or free play. For every 1 point you earn on your machine, that converts to 5 points of your tier status. And the tier status equals benefits and perks. The Celebrity Blue Chip program is 18 months long, and we're going to go into that the next time because this is a lot of information, and we didn't realize how much information it was until we sat down to do this video series, and we realized that it can be very confusing to somebody to hear it all at once. Having said that, that's how the point system works. And what happens at the end of the cruise, John, if I've accumulated 500 points and I then use them for $10 in free play or point play the last night, and then it says my points are 0 on the slot machine, what happens to my tier point?
Your tier points always stay for the 18 months. Now, for this period of time, these 18 months are up December 31st, 2022.
So for this cycle, the Blue Chip Club program is ending, their 18-month period is ending the end of 2022. So December 31st, 2022 starts
The next program.
the next cycle of
Right.
their program. So the next cycle will start January 1st through June of 2024. And again, I know it's a lot. So for this video, we're going to do a quick recap. Go to the Players Club, get a card, get 2 in one person's name. Both of you play under that person's name for a land-based casino. On a cruise ship, you just need your SeaPass card. Always make sure it's in the machine. Make sure that it's always green, whether it's a slide-in like an ATM or a tap-in like some of the casinos have. You want to make sure that it's always tracking your points. If you're a couple and you want to accumulate the points faster, play under one person. On a cruise ship, ask the slot attendant for an extra player's card. And one of you play on that and the other one play on your room key. Play your points by the end of the cruise because you use them or you lose them. And know that your points, even though they go to 0 on the machine, they're still in your tier bucket.
If you have any questions about what we covered in today's video, please ask them in the comments below. If you have any success stories from any casino, please let us know in the comments below.
If you gained any comps from your casino play, we'd love to hear about your success. We'd love to hear about what other people get and the comps that they've received from their casino play. So comment below. Please feel free to share with us your successes.
And who knows, we might learn something also.
Exactly. We love to continue to learn, and we're continuing to learn every day. So even though we've been doing this for a very long time, we still continue to learn.
So we did learn some other things from a fellow cruiser, Jason, a few cruises ago, and we're always learning.
Yes, Jason, thank you so much for those tips. We appreciate it. It's great to share information. Information is power. That brings us to the end of part 3 of This Is How We Do It. We thank you so much for watching, and as always, we hope you have a wonderful day.
This week, our YouTube channel hit 2 achievements. We achieved 50,000 views for our channel and 500 subscribers, and we really want to thank you from the bottom of our heart for your support.
We couldn't have done it without you, so we hope that you will continue. We thank you for subscribing, for watching, and for commenting. and we hope that you will continue to follow us along on our adventures. We have so much ahead. And for those of you that haven't done so yet, we'd love to have you join us.